What is happening across America today? Welcome to USA News, where we bring you the facts and the most talked of stories right now. Drop a like, subscribe, and let's get into the details. Tragedy at Edwards Air Force Base. 8 presumed dead after B-52 bomber crashes moments after takeoff. A heartbreaking tragedy has shaken the United States military and the nation as a whole. 8 people are presumed dead after a U.S. Air Force B-52 Stratofortress crashed shortly after takeoff and burst into flames at Edwards Air Force Base in Southern California. The devastating incident occurred on the morning of June 15, sending thick black smoke into the desert sky and triggering a massive emergency response. According to military officials, the aircraft went down around 11:20 a.m. local time during what was described as a test mission supporting a radar modernization program. The people aboard included both military personnel and civilian contractors. At a press briefing, base officials delivered the news no one wanted to hear. James Hayes stated that the crash was considered unsurvivable. He explained that the aircraft crashed almost immediately after takeoff before erupting into flames. As of now, the identities of those aboard have not been released as officials work to notify family members. The exact cause of the crash remains unknown. Investigators from the military and federal agencies are expected to spend months examining every detail of the tragedy. Officials estimate the investigation could take at least 6 months before definitive answers are available. In the aftermath of the crash, Edwards Air Force Base temporarily shut down airfield operations. Incoming aircraft were diverted, visitor access was suspended, and emergency crews focused entirely on rescue and recovery efforts. The Pentagon later confirmed the incident but offered no additional details regarding what may have led to the disaster. For many Americans, this tragedy is particularly significant because fatal B-52 crashes on U.S. soil are extremely rare. The last deadly B-52 accident in the United States occurred more than 3 decades ago, in 1994, during a practice flight at Fairchild Air Force Base in Washington state. That crash also claimed the lives of 4 crew members and became one of the most studied military aviation accidents in modern history. The B-52 Stratofortress itself remains one of the most recognizable aircraft ever built. For decades, the long-range bomber has served as a cornerstone of America's military capabilities. Capable of carrying both conventional and nuclear weapons, the aircraft has played a critical role in U.S. defense strategy for generations. That history makes this loss even more emotional for service members, veterans, and military families across the country. As news of the crash spread, leaders throughout California offered condolences. Governor Gavin Newsom expressed sympathy for the victims, their families, and the entire Edwards Air Force Base community. Other elected officials also shared messages of support and gratitude for first responders who rushed to the scene. Meanwhile, social media has been flooded with tributes, prayers, and expressions of grief. Many Americans are reflecting on the risks military personnel and civilian specialists face every day while serving their country. Behind every uniform and every mission are families, loved ones, and communities forever changed by moments like this. As investigators begin the difficult work of determining what happened, the nation now waits for answers. But today, the focus remains on honoring the 8 individuals who lost their lives in service to an important mission. This tragedy serves as a solemn reminder of the sacrifices made by those who dedicate their lives to aviation, national defense, and public service. Our thoughts remain with the families, friends, and colleagues affected by this devastating loss. We will continue to follow this developing story and provide updates as new information becomes available.